William is studying whichever one that has the
You sure can.
adamantine trident.
Yeah, so the adamantine trident would be the storm giant, and that would be the one with the funky hair.
Because he's thinking about if he can haul that thing out of there so he can make armor.
Okay.
Oh, I already applied it to Barry.
Oh, that's
Oh,
all right. No
I'm
problem.
sorry.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good. So yeah, he takes a look at that. He takes a look at the adamantine trident, and it definitely looks like a really nice trident. Probably could be used, melted down for a weapon, no doubt about it. Looking at it, it looks to be anywhere between 500 to half a ton, 500 pounds to half a ton.
Yeah, he doesn't need all that. He just needs enough to make some armor.
Yeah, it looks like it definitely could be used for armor.
He looks around.
Don't we still have that? Don't we still have that ring? That wheel of
Yeah,
adamantine?
You
that's
do.
why we have the cart.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
outside, I think, now.
but it has magic, so it's a problem.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we talked about it for him to be able to deconstruct that adamantine ring, Relenia.
Oh,
he
that's
needs to be
right.
able
Yeah,
to
right.
get rid of the magic on it, which can be done. It just is going to take some work.
But there's perfectly adamantine trident right here that doesn't have magic, probably.
Well, if this is, I wouldn't think Harsnag would want us defacing this temple or whatever, right?
Oh, Harsnack wouldn't mind. Harsnack, you don't mind, do you?
Says,
We can't deface this temple.
I think that's a bad idea. I would never tell you not to do something, but I don't think that would be wise.
Well, you told me if you said not to do it, then... But you didn't tell me not to do it, so that means I can do it.
Fair, but I think that Dr. Amon would not be happy about that.
Doctor?
I know, right? Sorry, I know Dr. Amon, so that's why it's hard for me. So, and I think it's a nom, but I think I'm saying it wrong. So I think it's a nom is the way it's supposed to be said. But
Well, I'm just playing William how you would play him. He would be
I know he
obnoxious
would.
about wanting to get the
I get
trident,
it.
or at least
No,
cut a
no,
piece off.
I understand. I get it. I appreciate you playing him true to his way. So
But he doesn't William doesn't have a cutting torch, so he's going to give up.
fair enough.
Okay, I seem to recognize this top rune as the fire giant, the one that we saw on the bridge.
Yeah, he had an
Seems
amulet,
like he
right?
was wearing that.
That's right.
So maybe we can puzzle out what the rest of them are, since one we know is ice and the other is fire. The only other giant we've seen the cloud giant and a hill giant.
Yeah, and those you don't remember seeing any sort of runes on them necessarily. But actually, I should take that back. You guys did go to Grudhog. So Grudhog had definitely some symbols that were kind of carved in the walls and whatnot, and that would be the symbol that... let me see, just want to make sure I'm giving you the right one. That would be the one that Stig was asking about with the smoke coming up at the bottom left. So you know that, yep, there's that one, you know the fire one, and you know the frost one, or the ice one now.
So that's not in order though, because there's hill giants, stone giants, frost giants.
What's the order of the ordning?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
So Harsnake says, I can help you with that. He says, the ordning went from hill to stone giants, to frost giants, to fire giants, to cloud giants, and to storm giants. He says, but the ordning is gone. I don't know why. Hopefully, Anam can tell us, or at least the suspected oracle.
Can we see anything on the other side of this portal?
Yeah, so you see the mist is kind of mist and frost is kind of moving back and forth, but you're unable to see through it. And it kind of glows, has kind of like a white glow to it.
Did anybody check those? Aren't they doors?
Those are doors, yep. So they are doors. They have about 1 inch of ice covering each of them completely, including the walls. The walls are all covered in ice. Oh, you also see sconces similar to what you saw before, Barry, on the walls here, the east side. Yeah, and the doors all have pictures of giants fighting dragons and defeating dragons.
Do you guys want me to burn off? Actually, that that probably would have been gone by now, right? Because it's only a minute.
Oh, yeah, it's only a minute. Yeah, so it would probably disappear by now. Yep.
Harshnag, can we go through this portal?
He says, I think that's where the Oracle is. We could try. You see he kind of puts his hand forward and sort of slips through the mist, and he says, hard. He kind of brings his hand out. Cold, hard surface.
I'll try and put my tail through. Is it like a wall?
So, yeah, when you put your tail through, you feel it hit something cold and hard. It feels almost like a hard rock wall.
Search the other walls.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not giving away, but is there something over here? Looks like there's...
Oh, there is a little crack. Yep. There's actually a crack in the wall from, it looks like when this statue was either dropped here or created here that formed a crack. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I just didn't highlight it out. But it feels like, the wall has like a large crack and sort of a crevasse that's kind of into the side of the wall, but no sign of any secret passageways or doors or anything like that. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it.
Start using the torch on this door. These have ice on them too?
They do. Yep. So So you're gonna take some time and start working on the ice there. And Harshnag kind of looks around and says, You're right, Barry. Great Axe is missing. That's strange, right?
It seems strange to me.
Me too.
What was Zephyros? What type of giant was he?
He was a cloud giant.
Was he a cloud?
He was. Yep.
And Harshnag's a
Frost giant. Yep.
So did you guys get any information from Zephyros? I never met Zephyros. I only met him right at the very end. Did you guys get any information from him that would help with these runes?
I got an idea. So they're giant runes,
They are.
and we have a frost giant with us. Maybe Harshnag can activate the rune.
Okay. Harshnag says, maybe. What would you like me to do?
Well, touch the rune for your for frost giants.
Is okay, and he kind of bends down and gets down on one knee and sort of puts his hand down towards that rune and puts his hand on the rune, and as he does, he says, and he kind of pulls his hand back. He said, did it work?
No, it did not.
Oh.
But I wonder if we touch them in the order of the ordning.
Okay. And so he kind of says, okay, which one's Hill? And he reaches down and touches the bottom left one. Yep. He touches that one. He says, okay. He says, Stone.
We don't know that one yet.
Says, guess. Which one do you think?
Well,
That's
are
the
we-
least fancy of them, so
Are
I'd say
we
stone.
are we worried about getting them wrong? I mean,
Yes, hold on.
Oh, And he stops for a second.
Okay, there you go.
So he moves over here and he reaches up and he touches that one. He says, okay. And then he says, frost. Oh, and then he comes back over to the other side and he touches the frost. And then he says, fire. And then, he's
Fire.
like, oh, okay, yeah, we got this. And he's now excited. He like runs over and he touches the next one. He's like, okay. And he's like, okay.
Cloud.
That one's cloud, okay. And he runs over and he touches that one. And he says, storm. And he touches it. And the ruins stay the same and nothing seems to occur. Strange.
Now, do you know for sure, Harshnag, if those were the right ones for the clans that you don't know?
I don't. I only know mine. I have to go by. It sounds like you guys have seen some others before, but I don't know the other ones.
Well, maybe if we search these other rooms, they may give us other clues.
Well, that's a good point.
Doors to the north and doors to the south.
Wait a moment.
Uh-oh.
Relenia, just happens to have purchased a book called Tome of Volo's Guide to Giant Storms, Hills, and Everything in Between.
That is true. Relenia did buy a book that says that. Exactly.
So I'm gonna start thumbing through that real quick and
Okay.
see if I can get some information on these symbols.
Sounds good. So you see Relenia kind of sits down on this little pedestal that's there right underneath this large Morpheus sort of statue that's 80 feet high. And you see kind of she's sitting right underneath that little arm thing that's there. And she's frantically paging through the book as she's looking, turning page by page by page. So Relenia continues to do that. Relenia, give me an investigation roll if you don't mind. And then for the rest of the group, while she's doing that, what would you guys like to do?
I'm still melting the door.
Yep.
I'm going to look at this statue right there, investigate it.
Okay.
Isn't that the stone giant?
That is the stone giant, yeah. So as you look at that, you do see that the stone giant is on his knees, or on his knee, I should say, has his arms out, and there's a large stone boulder there. That stone boulder looks to be about 750 pounds or so. And as you investigate that, you see he has a symbol on him. And the symbol is that symbol.
Nice.
Relenia, you quickly page through and you see there's actually, through the book, you do find these pictures of ruins and actually recognize these ruins. In the sections, there's certain sections, and you recognize the symbol that I just showed Barry also is the stone giant ruin.
Okay, I'll continue to search and I'll look for what do we need? Cloud and storm.
Yep, exactly. All right, and so Barry, you recognize that as well, as like I talked about. And Stig, you now have melted that door completely, and the ice is all there, and there's a large pool of water that's slowly starting to freeze on the floor.
Okay. I'll try and push the door open.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So as you kind of push on the door, you push with all your might and push with all your might, and you can't. And you see Harshnag comes over and says, "Need help?"
Yeah, please.
All right, and so he pushes the door open, and as he does, you see that it opens up into a large room, which appears to be what looks like maybe a feast hall. There's huge, large tables that are, about the benches are about 6 feet high, and the tables are about 10 feet high. That kind of open up into the room. And you don't see any creatures, and you immediately have this feeling of warm. Oh, actually, never mind. You can see the entire room. I apologize. You see a warm room that's lit by a big fire in the center of the room. You guys immediately feel a sensation of heat that comes into the room. And there's a large kind of raging fire that's in the center of a large bowl-shaped basin in the center. And it's interesting because there's no wood there. It looks like wood, but you just see some fire kind of coming up and through this bowl. You do see there's some smoke that kind of lingers up in the top, and then it kind of disappears in what looks like small little holes in the ceiling that's here. In the all the way on the very far southern table, you see a very large, great axe laying on the table.
Hey, look, there's your X. There's the Frost Giant's great X.
And there's a statue there that you see on the far wall as well that you can see. It's kind of hard to see because it's obscured behind a large pole.
Can we prop these doors open so some of the heat can go into this other room?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. The doors will stay open. They don't swing back and forth. So if you push them open and don't close them, they'll stay open. Harshnag says, good idea. Relania, you continue to kind of page through the books. You're seeing more and more symbols as you're kind of paging through. You do recognize now, because you're kind of focused, I think, probably on the ruins that you're looking for. You do find the Storm Giant ruin as well as the Cloud Giant ruin. So you are able to recognize all 6 ruins now?
Okay. I'll carefully mark the pages without rabbit ears. I'll put other pieces of paper in there.
All right, sounds good. Without marking it, the rest of you can kind of see the room that's here that we kind of described. And Relania, you do hear him opening up the door, and you're kind of just finishing up paging through to get the symbols that you need.
Hey guys, I discovered the other symbols. I think we have them all now. Guys, where'd everybody go?
We're in the other room.
We found the great X. Harshnag, can you help us put this back on?
He's
I'm gone 1 week and people just leaving me.
Right? As you step into the room, you hear in the far corner the sound of what sounds like steam. And as that occurs, you see what appears to be a large ice sort of creature that kind of busts out of the ice there. And as that happens, it immediately starts to scamper across the room towards you. I'll have you roll for initiative.
I'm sure he's friendly.
I'm sure he is, right?
Initiative for who gets a handshake first.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's for.
I've fought these things before. Not in this game, but in other ones.
Yeah.
I
All I
think
can
it's
say
just
is,
misunderstood.
oh shit!
And he does have surprise, so let's see how far he can move. Not very far. 30. And so he kind of scampers across the room with multiple little legs kind of running across. And as he does, you see there's almost like, not like a smoke or a steam kind of coming out of its mouth as it's coming in. It opens its mouth with large teeth and whatnot. Alrighty, we get everybody to get some initiative. We did. Awesome. Alright, looks like Barry, you will be up first.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on that.
Alrighty, sounds good. Yeah, you hit it immediately. Strikes it. And nice.
Not too good.
You're right, not the best, but at least some damage.
And then I'm walking back out this room.
Alrighty. So Relenia, you kind of hear, the sound of the guiding bolt kind of fire off, and you immediately recognize that Barry's firing a spell there. She comes running out.
William, there's
What's
a
happening?
thing with
What's
a lot
happening?
of legs in there. Yeah, Relania,
What'd you see, Barry?
a thing with a lot of legs, and it's really fast and nasty. You should probably go take a look.
So I'll go through the door.
Yeah.
Squeeze through the door there. And I'll be horrified.
Alright. Yeah, definitely nothing you've ever seen before, that's for sure.
And I will try to cast let's do a fairy fire.
Alright, sounds good. He succeeds, or she succeeds. So, yeah.
Well, bummer. Okay, I will go ahead and move back out of the room.
Alrighty, sounds good. Gotcha. Alrighty. Stig.
All right. As a let's see. As a bonus action, I'll cast my spiritual weapon
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
right next to him, I guess.
Get you a little green.
Move it there.
Sure. Sounds good. Right on the corner. Nice.
And then, does it look elemental?
Oh, that's a good question. Give me a Arcana check. It does have some appearance of what looks like an elemental. It's icy, or it's hot. It looks like it's breathing fire. Definitely looks like it may be elemental to you.
I did have one question for you, Greg. I took my shield off last session for something. I can't remember what it was, but I think I would have it back on.
Yeah, absolutely you would. Yeah, you'd be pouncing around with that shield.
All right, I'll add the AC back on.
All right, thanks.
I'm gonna cast, since I can't see everybody yet, I'm not gonna do bless. I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil
Okay.
on myself.
Sounds good.
And I'll move to there.
Alrighty, sounds great. Sorry, I opened up the rest of the room. Sorry, I didn't open it.
That's the owl's roll.
Oh,
Oh, the owl's got a roll. Never mind.
no worries. It's okay. It's all good. All right, Stig. Anything else, buddy?
No, sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it, Relenia? All right, William runs into the room.
I'm actually asking because one of my abilities for one of my wild shapes has an advantage to that.
Gotcha. I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to look to see here. I'll figure it out for you. Okay. All right, William, what would you like to do?
Great.
So William's going to sit here and think, should he use up a rage or not? And this, since I'm running, yeah, William's going to use a rage.
All right, sounds good.
So he'll do that. He will chuck a javelin,
Okay.
which is, I think it'd be, I should be able to track this, and I think it's disadvantage. I can't remember what the range is.
30 feet, I believe,
Yep,
is on
I
a
think
javelin.
it is. So it should go at disadvantage. We'll see.
Okay.
Nope, it didn't. Oh, no.
Are you within 30? No. I don't know, 5, 10, 15,
I
20,
am,
25. You
but
are.
I
so-
can't see him. He's in the
No,
other room.
no, bummer. So yeah, that's so bad aim. So you actually hit Stig.
That's okay, as long as I keep my rage up.
Oh yeah, you'll keep your rage up. Sorry, Stig. Give Stig damage, please.
Alrighty.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yes, that is. I would call that an underground invertebrate.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Yep. No problem. Okay. Melton's owl.
You gotta drop protection from evil on me. I casted 2 spells.
Oh, did you? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Melton's Owl's going to fly over there.
Alrighty. Oh, you do have a protection evil on you. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you have to drop it? Oh, your con. You
Yeah.
succeeded. You succeed your con.
No, I casted spiritual weapon in the other one. I'm gonna drop it in my
Oh,
effects.
okay, gotcha. So you're dropping the protection?
Yeah, I shouldn't be able to do that. I'll
Okay,
just
cool.
need it-
All right, cool. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I forgot about the spiritual weapon. Well, it doesn't need concentration, though.
Yeah, but it's 2 spells above level 1.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the owl flies in. Sorry about that, Brian.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, all right, gotcha. Yeah, Harshnag. He kind of stands up next to you guys here and readies an action for if it comes close, he'll take a swing at it. Melton.
Melton's going to move to there and try to hide. I guess I don't know if both doors are wide open
They are.
or how.
Both doors are wide open. Do you want the corner here? Like try to hide behind the corner?
Yeah, I'll hide behind the corner.
Sounds good. Okay.
And then I'm going to pop out and take a shot.
Sure.
And I will do so with Firebolt.
Okay.
And I will try to Fairy Fire it. So I'm not going to load a thing in there.
Yep, right. Yep, no ammo in there. Oh, that's a hit. Nice. So, yep, that hits. It's too bad there wasn't a bolt in it. He now has Fairy Fire on him, so if you want to drag that on him, that'd be
Yep.
great.
Where's it at? Right there. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, sounds good. So he moves, yep, they're within 30. Did I count that right? Hang on, 1 second. I apologize. It would be right there. Right there. He's right there. All right, so he moves within, he moves 30 feet. And he takes a bite at Stig.
I put it on him.
All right, gotcha. Yep. So there's a flash of light as Stig does a warding flare, and Stig he attacks and misses you as he tries to take a large bite and bite at you, and misses. Barry.
Okay, I'm going to come into the room.
Okay.
Make sure I'm close enough to help out these guys with my luck if need be.
Alrighty, sounds good.
And I'll cast Till the Dead.
Okay. He fails.
And he's been damaged, right?
He has. Yep. All right.
And I think I'll just hold on that.
Okay, sounds good. Relenia.
All right. All right. Relenia will move into the room.
Yep.
And go ahead and cast. Oh, did we already get Fairy Fire on him?
He does.
Okay.
Yeah, Melton's
I
weapon
I
can do
thought
that.
Melton. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Then I am just going to cast a frostbite at him.
Okay, sounds good. He fails. So as you cast the frostbite on him, you see his scales turn a little bit kind of frosty, and he sort of cackles, and the frost just sort of falls to the ground, taking no damage.
Oh, yeah. I guess I was kind of dumb.
That's okay.
Does he still take the effect?
I don't
The
think
disadvantage
the
on
disadvantage on attack. You can apply it. That's fine. We'll let you apply it because it doesn't say that specifically. So yeah, we'll keep it on there. That's fine. You can put
Okay.
it on. Yep.
And then she will go ahead and just move down a couple more feet.
Okay. Sounds good.
No, I take that back. Okay,
Okay,
I want to
no
be
problem.
back where I was.
No worries. All right, Stig.
The spiritual weapon will move up.
Okay. Stig, you got both of you guys targeted, just so you know. No biggie. So that's a miss on the creature.
Okay, and then I will cast. Can I see Melton?
Well,
Or did
roll
he
me.
hide?
No, you can't. Your passive perception, you won't be able to see him. He's hiding.
I hid beforehand.
Oh, that's
so-
right. You shot. Yeah, you see Melton. Yep, you see him. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
William moves to there.
Okay.
Wishing he was getting his +2.
I get it. I get it. Almost.
He's going to do a great weapon attack.
All right.
Holy smokes.
Wow. Misses.
See, he gets 2 attacks. So
He does.
He'll
That's
do it
correct.
again.
Alrighty. That time he does hit. Nice. So as the weapon hits against him, you notice that it hits the scales, and the scales sort of open up, and you see what looks like almost like molten magma and steam comes shooting out. And as it does, you have a large thing of steam, and the blade gets hot, and it does fire damage to William. He takes 12 damage.
Alrighty then. Al's just going to hang out for now.
Alrighty, sounds good. Arshnag kind of takes his great axe and takes a big swing at him. And hits. Melton.
Mel says, good thing I have sharpshooter. All these people standing in my way. I'll load a bolt up this time.
Alright, yep, sounds good.
And take a shot.
Alrighty. That's a hit. Nice. As it goes between everybody. Nice.
And then I will hide.
Alrighty, sounds good. Reaches out and takes another bite at Stig. And misses. Barry.
I'll move up a bit and cast Toll the Dead again.
Okay. He fails. Rolenia.
All right. Relenia will run toward the creature and turn into her new dog mole shape.
Nice, I like it. So you guys see Rolenia turns into a creature that nobody has ever seen before. I just have to grab it here, Rolenia. And you immediately see what looks like a large, a large mole, essentially, is what it looks like. And it looks like this, and it has little tentacles kind of sticking out of its nose. It has large claws and big teeth. Rolenia, do you have any effects on you right now? Doesn't look like
No,
it,
I
right?
don't.
Okay, gotcha.
No.
I just want to make sure. So,
That is like horrible looking.
right? Isn't that terrible?
Don't call me hideous.
It looks like a mole.
It does look like a mole, doesn't it? There you go.
All
All
right.
right.
And so then I'll go ahead and attack.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Or a shrew.
Yeah, or shrew. Yeah, that's actually true too. Alrighty. So that misses with the first attack. And misses with the second attack.
Well, fudge sickles.